All right, hello people. So today we are going to talk about solving quadratics by factoring. All right, so we've talked about factoring before back in topic 7. It's the same deal, just with like one extra step. All right, so I'm looking over here at my steps. Step number 1 says set up the x. Cool. That is going to be the same as usual. We have an a, a b, and a c. At the top of my x, I have a times c. At the bottom, I have my b. So I'm going to do a times c. I have 15 times 2. That's going to be 30. At the bottom, I have b. That is 13. Cool. All right. Next step, it says we need to find numbers that multiply to give a times c. Can't see that. And add or subtract to give b. Okay, so I'm looking for numbers that multiply to get the top and then add or subtract to get the bottom. Looks like we're adding for this one because we have a positive number on the top. So I need something that will multiply to give me 30. So I know 1 times 30. I know 2 times 15. I know 3 times 10. And I think that's going to work for us. Because I know 3 times 10 will give me 30, but it'll also add to give me 13. So 3 and 10 will be our numbers on the sides. Cool. Next step says divide by a and reduce. Okay. So my a in this problem was 15, so I'm going to divide both of these by 15. And then again, you can either use your calculator, you could either use your calculator to reduce, or you could do it by hand. I'm going to do mine by hand. I know that this is going to reduce to 1/5. And this one's going to be 2/3. Again, you could do that in your calculator, or if you already remember how to reduce, do it in your head. Cool. All right. Then step number 4 says solve by setting the parentheses equal to 0. So remember, when we wrote our answers for these, we typically had a set of parentheses, one that had your 5x plus 1, and one that had 3x plus 2. Again, that's coming from our two side numbers over here. You want your denominator to go first, that's the 5, and then your numerator to go second. Cool. All right, like I was saying, usually that's how we write our answers. For these, you are actually going to take them out of the parentheses and set them equal to 0 like this. So I have 5x plus 1 equals 0. Cool. So I want to get this x by itself. That's my job for this. So I'm going to say minus 1 to both sides so that I can cancel these out. That's going to leave me with 5x equals -1. I'm going to divide by 5 next so I can get rid of this. That's going to leave me with x equals -1/5. Which is kind of interesting because that's the exact same thing that we got over here, only with the opposite sign. Okay, well, let's check and see if the same thing happens with this one. We got 3x plus 2 equals 0. Again, I want to solve this. So I'm going to do -2 or -2. Cancel. I got 3x equals -2. Divide by 3. Cancel. So I'm left with x equals -2/3. And again, that's the same thing that I got over here, only with opposite signs. So that's how you know you are solving correctly. You should always get the same thing that you had on either side of your x, just with the opposite signs. Cool. Like I said, we've done factoring many, many times before. The only new thing that we've added to this is this step right here where we need to solve it. All right. Let me know if y'all have any questions. I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.